recently. But yeah. So I just got some questions right here. Y'all can kind of see it. It's kind of blurry, but yeah, there it goes. But yeah. So first, we're gonna do number one. It says, what is the total time en route and heading? It says the magnetic course is 125 degrees. The wind is coming from 219 degrees at 27 knots. And the true airspeed is 145 knots. And the distance is 215 nautical miles. So, I'm sure 90% of you don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, sorry. So, the wind is coming from 219 degrees. So, oh, my bad. 219. So, we landed up with right here. That would be 219. And then it says it's coming from 27 knots. So, our base is 100. And then we count up. Sorry, wait, not fussing. And then we count up 27 degrees right here. So, I'm just gonna mark it right here. That is wrong. 27 is right here. Okay. Okay, my marker decided to go no. Okay, that's wait. Why is my marker going out? Alright, got it. Oh, except I gotta readjust it. Oh my gosh. There we go. So at 219, it's up to 27 knots. And then we rotate it to the magnetic course, which is 125 degrees. So we rotate it towards 125 here, and we can see our little dot go all the way over here. Then we move the grommet, this little thing right here. We move it up. Oh, sorry. We move this thing up to our true airspeed. So we move our wind dot up to our true airspeed. So it's 145. So we move it. We move the red dot until we get to 145. So what we get from this, we can get our ground speed from here. Wait, did I do this right? Oh, it's not even asking for ground speed, but my ground speed is 145. And as we can see here, it's really hard to explain, but like basically it's plus 10 wind correction. So, I'm sorry, plus 11. So it goes all the way up here. So plus 11 degrees wind correction. So that means our heading, since our heading is 125 and it's plus 11, that means our new heading would be 136 degrees without magnetic variation and all that. But yeah. Now, oh yeah, we actually do use the ground speed. So we take our ground speed, which was 145. Then we go here. Now, the directions are in here. It says to put the ground speed on the center of this thing right here. So let's do that. Our ground speed was 145. So I'm going to between 14 and 15. Because that's how you interpret it, I think, yeah. So 145. Now put the thing on there. And then we go back to the directions. And it says, gosh, this is going to be hard to explain. But basically, the distance is on the outer side.